Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to talk about Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. I don't know how to pronounce that. Infinity Castle. I'm so excited to talk about this. Oh man, I don't know how long it's been. Years of watching Demon Slayer now, and it's insane how far we've come here. Like we're finally almost to the end. It's insane. It's like another two more movies for another year, so another 2 years, and two more movies coming along. And I'm so excited just because of the way this movie came up about. But overall, I'm gonna read the brief story for what it is. It's in the Infinity Castle in Tanjiro, and the Hashira face terrifying upper rank demons in a desperate fight as the final battle against Musan begins. Ugh, I'm kind of happy because this movie's 2.5 hours long, right? And I am so happy that it did not start from like the last episode because I feel like uh, the anime movies that I've seen at least it would always be like the last episode they would showcase, so that's like the first 30 minutes, and then they would showcase the rest of the movie or like the first hour, it would be something that we've seen already from the other from the series itself. But in this one, we actually finally got to see the movie just start right away, and we're like, oh my god, we're in it, which was great. And so, of course, animation flawless, amazing. This is what the show is known for. They could probably just put like a pretty image up there, and I'd be like, wow, this is so cool. Ooh, and I would fall for it. I would. I'd be like, this is amazing. It's just a beautifully animated. It's insane. And they I think the one thing about this show what makes it great too, it's like they're not afraid to get rid of characters that you truly care about. And that's what makes a great show because then it just adds more stakes, adds more tension throughout the story. And in this one they definitely did. They mainly focused on a couple of people. They focused on Zenitsu's character. They focused on Gyo and Tanjiro, and I'm blanking on the butterfly Hashira, or like the insect Ashira. She also did a great job too, amazing. And then like two or three demons around, and it was Zenitsu's brother, and that was a great segment. Seeing Zenitsu just being capable of showcasing his strength, and then like his emotional scene with Gramps. Oh, it was too good. I definitely cried. I cried twice. That was one moment right there. I cried in that moment. I truly loved it, enjoyed it. And then of course we see the insect battle against uh the second demon, I imagine, from the upper ranks, and that was the second strongest. Oh my god! And seeing the backstory of this one, where he literally grew up to just be. He's like, I grew up and I already had a god complex, and you're just like, you're just a baby. But just because he looked different, and the parents were like, well, clearly he's a god, and so now we're gonna have all these random older people admire him at a young age. And so I was like, yeah, I can see why he turned out to be evil. I'm not shocked. Like, what was that? That's crazy. And then eventually we get to the actual part where it's like Akira. I'm blanking on the name. I'll put up a photo right here too. But that fight, his backstory, amazing. A lot of people get tired and like hate the fact that these movies, or like at least the series too, they would showcase like they would pause. Like every time you're like, oh my god, here's another backstory. If it's not the hero or the villain, it's always a backstory, right? And it's just one way of storytelling because at the end it's you could just have one episode dedicated to a storytelling episode about certain characters. And but people will be like, well, this is just a filler episode. I don't need to hear about it. It doesn't matter. I think what makes it great is just the fact that if the story that's being told actually works on you, then you're capable of actually caring about the moments that are happening. And what they do a great job here is for sure like Zenitsu's character basically having like a dream type a sequence where he's with his grandpa, and his gramps is like, you're my pride and joy. Oh, kills me. That was great. But then also having it where I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Akira, I don't know why I keep saying Akira like it's from the other anime movie. It's not, or they show whatever, but Akara or something. But his backstory where he just wanted to save his dad, protect his dad. Dad kills himself because he didn't like the fact that his son grew up to be a thief, but he was willing to do all that for him. Gets taken in by somebody else with a daughter. He falls in love with the guy, falls in love with the daughter, wants to marry the daughter, but then they get taken away because he wasn't there. And the main thing about it is just the fact that he wasn't able to fulfill his promises. And seeing that unfold and understanding a lot of these little details that were showcased throughout the movie, where basically what's his like stance was, his power, his fighting spirit is amazing. And just basically seeing all these Hashira trying to go up against these demons and trying to like unfold these little layers that they have within them. And it's kind of a plot armor, I'm not gonna lie, of him basically uh ending himself because he wants to be with the love of his life for like hundreds and hundreds of decades, like hundreds and hundreds of like years ago. I mean, which is insane to think about, but which is also great. But I'm so excited for the next one that will come out probably like in a year, next year for sure. But overall, great. I'm excited to see stakes going up and up because I'm definitely feeling it for sure. So I'm so stoked. Please, guys, let me know what you guys think. Guys, I forgot to say, go watch it in theaters. Go watch it in theaters. That's my rating or whatever. Go. It's a movie. It's worth seeing in theaters. Like, trust me, it's not something you want to miss or skip, especially if it's being showcased like that beautifully. Imagine just seeing, if you think already it's very beautiful, like series wise, you're gonna love it watching it in a theater as well, especially with like others around you too. So I highly recommend that. All right, guys, like, comment, and subscribe somewhere down below. Please let me know if you what you guys think about the movie itself or anything coming up or what you guys want me to review next. That'd be great. I'd love to talk about anything. But keep in mind, I am watching certain shows as well. I won't say what though, just because I'm eager to talk about it and I really want to get in like in depth too with it. But overall, I'm excited to see what comes up next. So